In today's video, we find out what happens when Boss Darth Vader, Boss Zeus, and all the NPCs meet that are related to the new season inside Fortnite Season 2. If you guys haven't already, roughly 98% of you guys watching the channel over here are already subscribed, so tap that subscribe button and let's jump into this and show you guys the plan. So the plan for today's video is to locate the location of Darth Vader and then take him over to Zeus, because that's where we're going to need to get these to meet, and obviously not bring the Stormtroopers. Now, to get as many NPCs as possible, we decided to choose some of the most iconic ones from this season, like Meowsles, Peely, Artemis, and a few others as well, like Athena, Chewbacca, Poseidon, just some of the really cool ones from this season to make this fight really cool with the action. And to get gold, we'll use the shadow challenges. This was super crucial because obviously no battle labs anymore. So jumping into the custom game, we roughly had about 6 minutes to pull this off, so we are really tight for time, but with lots of practice and many hours of hard work doing this, I think this is the take that we've got for you guys. So jumping in, the first thing I did was head into the location of restored reels. We've been doing this already for about 3-4 hours, so it takes a long time, and the first thing I would do was grab this shadow challenge here to get 100 gold for my squad. If you don't know, this challenge actually shares the gold amongst your squad, which is super cool if you want to grind gold real quick, and it's really effective to get gold to hire NPCs. Gold is not saved in custom games, so you have to earn 300 gold to hire them. So this was like the hardest part, and this took a lot of practice to get this down, because I'd have to do mine, then my teammate would have to do their challenge, then their teammate would have to do other ones, and it makes it a lot easier than having sacrifices. In the past, we used to do bounties with sacrifices, and it would take maybe 2 to 4 days to get a video filmed because people wouldn't stand still, but this one's a little bit easier, I guess, with the shadow stuff. So just a little bit of kind of like a behind the scenes for you guys of exactly what's going on and why I'm driving around in this car for no reason to a random location. And the next location we're going to is also one of these shadow challenges, which will allow us again to do the vehicle briefing, which will give us another 100 gold. So at this point, my teammate had done theirs, I'd done one, and then I'm now going to do another one, which will give us 300 gold to then hire Poseidon. Poseidon's the NPC that I'm going to collect, and my teammates are all around the map collecting the other NPCs as well, which I've got a little bit of footage for in a second as well when we get to that. So here we are, I'm doing my next shadow challenge, my shadow briefing. You have to drive 500 meters in the car, so that doesn't take too long to do. Drive 500 meters, and eventually, once you've drove them 500 meters, it should give you the gold. It doesn't always pop up for some reason. I think it was a bug when we filmed this. I think it's now fixed that. But the gold doesn't show until you exit the car. There you can see now I've got 335 gold, enough to hire Poseidon, who's 250, and that's perfect. So that's 3 challenges and you get the gold roughly, and we now have Poseidon. So now I'm going to grab myself another Whiplash and get Poseidon inside of here in a second. He will just follow us, and now we're going to go over to Zeus's location where we're going to get this boss meet set up. Oh, that's a bad driving from me. Let's flip that over. Okay, let's get it flipped, and there we are, flipping that nicely. There we are. Come on, Poseidon, let's make a move. So we're going to drive this way, and eventually Poseidon did teleport to us, and he's now inside of our car, and we are getting closer and closer to the mountain where Zeus is at. I thought we'd do this at Zeus because he's probably the most powerful boss with all his abilities and stuff. So we'll take Poseidon over there, get him in position, and it should be set to go. All right, come on, let's go up here. And oh, unfortunately, I was so unlucky, and on the perfect take after many hours, I crashed. But don't worry, my teammates were still in the game, and they had the replay to send it over, so we've still got footage from it, and you can see from their point of view, they were now bringing in Darth Vader using their Lamborghini, and they got to position with the Lamborghini and a few other cars as well as Artemis as well, bringing in the NPC, and many of the other NPCs were arriving. I couldn't get all the footage of them just because of where the replay was, and eventually, Darth was in position to bring him up nicely. So Darth started following Hades into the location of the final fight. But just before we get into this, I'd just like to mention, if you guys haven't already and you've got a free moment now or in the next season and you want to get in some easy XP, I've got 2 maps for you guys which I've spent a lot of time updating, and that is Box FFA, which is the map code on screen with every single weapon and gunning, and also 50 Fashion, which is the fashion show which has 3 rounds, outfit, emote and glider, and every single round is different depending on the theme selected, and the themes change every 2 weeks. Also, the design of the fashion show is currently being updated ready for season 3, so definitely do check it out in the next few days or so. And if you want to be able to get into these maps quickly, you can either use the map code or the search term on screen. So jumping back to the battle, we had Darth Vader moving in quite nicely. He was following us, and as this was taking place, all of our NPCs were already in position. Darth Vader was the last one to bring in into this battle of all these NPCs. So that means Peely, Poseidon, everyone inside of here. Oh wait, actually Poseidon might not be there because I disconnected. But this is the best take we had. We spent so long inside of here, so I didn't want to give up on this, and I had to upload this because there was so many fights and action going on in this. It is my favorite one we've done this season, with lots of NPCs, bosses, in this action. So Darth is on his way slowly up. You can see he's making his way up, throwing in the lightsaber, missing his shot on our player over here, using his force pole, trying his best not to go inside of the arena. While this was taking place, Peely had been in the arena, but he is trying to run back, so we had to keep slide kicking him inside of here. Very difficult to do. With the right timing, we managed to keep him in there, and eventually Darth Vader decided to jump in the arena at one point when he was ready. Chewie was inside of here, Zeus was also inside of here. They were all inside of here, all the NPCs ready to go. Peely as well, which took a very long time to get over here. You can see Chewie's going straight into the action against Zeus in this position right now. Zeus is also up here. You can see down there we've got Zeus, Artemis as well inside of there. We've got Peely, Darth Vader. Everyone's inside of here right now. They're all going in the action. Over in the corner we've got Aphrodite and Meowsles over there. We've also got Darth Vader swinging on Chewbacca over here. Chewbacca is currently targeting on Zeus, getting some good damage on Zeus, but Darth is having none of it. He's saying, Chewbacca, why are you targeting on Zeus? I'm going to take you out really easily with the lightsaber. You see Meowsles also aiming in on the location of Zeus. We also have a few others inside of here. We've got Artemis there, sniping in the best she can. We've also got Aphrodite in here as well. Zeus goes in for a slam on Aphrodite, does get a decent amount of damage on Aphrodite. You can see she's trying to get through our bills, trying to escape, but we're trying to hold her in the best we can. She does escape a little bit, but she actually decides to do a really weird run. I don't know why she did this. As an NPC, I would not expect this, but she decided to go up and around, which was so strange. We also got Meowsles inside of here. You can see Chewie's still in here. He's targeted on Zeus. Chewie's trying to do as much damage as possible to Zeus. We've got a big fight cluster here going on right now. And it looks like Chewie gets taken out by Peely, and now you can see Zeus is approaching in on Peely. He's trying his best, and he takes down Peely. Zeus says, no, Chewbacca, I'm getting revenge for you. Then Darth swings in on Zeus, and Meowsles and Darth double team on Zeus and take down Zeus dead quickly there in the action. You can now see we've got Darth Vader versus Artemis versus Meowsles. And Darth has none of it and takes down Artemis straight away. She does spawn back in because that's her ghost, and it's glitching the replay, by the way, if those wondering. Whilst this was all taking place, Aphrodite was still running around the top. I don't know why she was doing this, but I guess NPCs can be a little bit difficult sometimes to manage. Very difficult, to be honest, in this short space of time. But you can see now we had the remaining NPCs, which was Meowsles, Darth Vader, and Aphrodite. Darth Vader was going in on Meowsles, trying his best with his lightsaber swing to do as much damage as possible to Meowsles. But Meowsles hitting in nicely with his AR, doing a bunch of damage to Darth, but obviously Darth has his block ability, which he activates there. Meowsles still targeting on Darth Vader. Darth Vader has his shield cracked. He has actually cracked his block as well. This is pretty close. We've got Aphrodite also aiming in on Darth Vader from the distance. Now Meowsles is reloading here. He throws in with a force throw onto Meowsles, does a bunch of damage, throws in the lightsaber throw, gets a 60, moves in again with a few blocks, gets some extra swings on Meowsles, and gets taken down by Meowsles, which leaves the last two remaining NPC bosses being Aphrodite and Meowsles in this situation. There was a lot of our players in here because we're all managing the fight as this is taking place, so all the people running around are not NPCs, but currently the remaining two are Aphrodite and Meowsles. We were getting them lined up for a perfect fight, and now we had these in a 1v1 situation in the action, and you can see between these two, we must keep sliding these in to keep them inside of the arena, otherwise they'd run back to their POIs, which would be really bad. So Meowsles and Aphrodite are now in a 1v1, they're missing a lot of shots against each other, we keep sliding them in, Meowsles gets slided in further, Aphrodite also gets slided in, we decide to build some walls to try and hold them, but they do break the walls, and suddenly, as the wall does get broken, you can see that Aphrodite managed to take down Meowsles in the action. GG to Aphrodite. If you guys get a free moment, don't forget to go and check out 50 Fashion or Toy Box. It really does go a long way and help support the channel, so thank you everyone playing them. And without these maps, we wouldn't be able to do this full time, so thank you Fortnite for supporting and giving that opportunity. Much love.